Okay, morning Chisel class. Today we're going to look at adding two-digit numbers. I'm going to show you two ways of doing it. Okay, so you'll be able to carry on with your maths for this week and also maths for next week as well if you don't quite get this far. So first of all, we're going to look at partitioning method, and then we're going to move on to the column addition method, which is what is in your packs for this week. So let's take two-digit numbers. We're going to have 23 and we're going to add 34. Okay, so let's see how we can remember to do this. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to separate it out into tens and ones. So we've got our ones here, our ones here, our tens and our tens. So the first digit on this side is the ones, our second digit is the tens. If you happen to have a three-digit number, then the next one will be the hundreds. So what we want to do first is we want to separate these numbers out into tens and ones, just like we've been doing all year. So here we have 4 ones in this number. Here we have 3 tens. We can't write 3 there, we have to know what 3 tens are. So 3 tens, 10, 20, 30. What you will notice is it's the number there just with a 0 at the end. And let's do this one as well with 23. Well, that is just 3 ones and that is 2 tens, which is 20. Okay, so now you should have 4 numbers. You've got 2 numbers that are tens numbers and 2 numbers that are ones. Okay, the next step we're going to do is we're going to add some of these numbers together. We're going to start with adding the tens. So I'm going to write tens here and we're going to add the 2 together. So we're going to do 20 plus 30. Okay, we want to add those 2 numbers together, 20 plus 30. So 20, 30, 40, 50. And we're going to write 50 in there. Okay, then we're going to add together the ones. So we've got 3 here and 4 there. Nice and easy. 3 add 4, well, that's 7. Okay, now we have 2 numbers here. We've got a 50 and a 7. We have to add those 2 numbers together now. So 50 add 7. Well, when we add anything to a tens number, we just get rid of the 0. So that will be 57. And that is our answer. Simple. Right, let's do another one and let's do it together. So you might want to pause the video as I'm doing it this one. This one's going to be slightly different. Okay, I'm going to keep my tens and my ones up. This time we're going to have bigger numbers. We're going to have 48 and we're going to have 39. Same step to start with. Let's partition these numbers into tens and ones. So here we have, let's start this side this time. Here we have 8 ones and here we have 4 tens or 40. Check on your fingers if you want to. 10, 20, 30, 40. Here we've got the 3 again, so that's 30, and we've got the 9 for ones. Okay, same thing applies. We're going to add the tens. So now we've got 40 add 30 equals, right, 40 in my head, 50, 60, 70. Or a shortcut, do 4 add 3 and then put 0 on the end. Here's the ones, 8 add 9. Okay, put 9 in my head because it's the bigger number, count on 8, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right. The difference now is we have a tens number and a tens number. So if you think you can do 70 add 17 in your head, go for it. But what you might want to do is partition this one again into 10 and 7, then add the tens again. 70 add 10 equals 80. And then add the 7. 80 add 7 equals 87. that's how to do it using partitioning, which is what we have done this year, if you remember. Okay, the next step on, and now we're thinking about end of year 2, beginning of year 3, is to do something called column addition. I know some of you have been using this way already, thanks to Mum and Dad. So let's get another 2-digit number. Let's keep them small this time. So we're going to do 26, add 13. What we want to do is we still want to add the ones together and the tens together, but we're going to show it in a different way. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the 26 on top and the 13 directly underneath, because now, look, we've got the ones underneath each other and we've got the tens underneath each other. And then we're going to do a line here. So we're still going to add the ones together first. 6 add 3. 6 add 3 is, you got it, 9. Okay, and then we're going to add the tens. So here we've got 2 add 1. That is the same as saying 20 add 10, which is the same as saying 3 or 30. So that is 39. See, both ways. If you can do the first way, you should be able to do the second way. You might want to skip straight to this part, but you need to understand that you're adding the ones and then you're adding the tens. So that would be 39, not 39. Doesn't matter if the numbers are bigger. So we could have 71 add 27. Okay. We're still going to put the bigger number on top, 71, smaller number underneath, 27, and then our line. Okay, so why don't you have a go at this one with me? So write down 71, put 27 underneath, get a scrap piece of paper or anything you've got around. First numbers we're going to add together is 1 and 7, and I want you to put the answer in there. Go. Good. Now we're going to do, so 1 add 7 or 7 add 1 is 8. Now we're going to have a go at this one. Well, this time it's 7 add 2 or 70 add 20. Go. So 7 add 2, 7, 8, 9. And the answer would be 98. Right, your last one to do. This is where your numbers, just like we did with the partitioning, the two numbers in the ones column go over 10. So let's keep the numbers small again. So this time we're going to have 39 and we're going to add 17. So put the biggest number on top, 39, and then 17 underneath. So in your maths workbook for this week, you've already got it written like this. You haven't got it like that. You've already got it as the column addition. Okay, right, this time, 9 add 7. Right, well, if I do that using my fingers, I've got 9, put 9 in my head, and then I'm going to count on 7. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right, so, if I write 16 on the board to help me, 16 is already a 2-digit number, so we want the ones number underneath the 9 and the 7, which is the 6. So 6 is going to go there. We want to add this 10 onto this column. So some people put it at the top, I like to put it underneath. So now, when we're adding these ones, we've got 3, add 1, add another 1. So 3 add 1 is 4, add another 1 is 5. So you've got to put that 10 underneath the tens column, so you're adding it to the second lot of numbers. There. Okay, let's do one more and then I'm going to let you stop and you can do the work from your workbook. Next week I'm going to show you how to do column subtraction, but let's have another go. Let's make the numbers bigger this time. Oh, let's make the numbers really big. So let's do 67 add 44. 6. Okay. So again, biggest number, 67. Smaller number, 46. So we've got 7 add 6. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to put 13 there again to help me. So the 3 goes underneath the 7 and the 6. The 1 goes in here. So wherever you want to put it, again, I'm going to put it there. So now we call this carrying over. So you're carrying over the 10 to the next calculation, the next add. 6, add 4, add 1. Right, 6 add 4, number bonds, 10. Add another one is 11. So 11, we put the 1 there. And actually we've got 100 now. So we put that there. So 11, you just put in. You need to make sure that it's in a different column though. So 67 add 46 equals 113. And there is column addition for you in about 10 minutes. Have a go, see how you get on with the column additions in your pack. If you're doing it next week, absolutely fine. Column subtraction next week. Have a go, guys.